Hello, everybody. Hold on for a second. I'll get everybody. When I come in here, I got some. What's up, everybody? I want to thank everybody for coming in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And like that. Um, I got something to say. Dan, you got banned. Oh, that's funny. Dan got banned. What in the world? Okay. Anyway, I got, as the title said, I got something to say. No, normally I was just on game time, and when I what's up? What's up? Cry Eagles cry. And what's up, Oscar? You know, I just I just feel some kind of way when I hear a person degrade my hero growing up. No, when you a kid, you got heroes. And Chuck Norris was not one of those heroes. Because I didn't look up to Chuck Norris. I didn't look up to his accomplishment. I didn't look up to him because he did karate. It's boring. I like the Shaw Brothers. I like the different types of martial arts movies. Chuck Norris was boring. His movies was boring. His movies didn't appeal to me, but we went to the movies because we had to, because just like that, we could just get out the house, could get out the hood. I live in a very bad, impoverished neighborhood with rats, roaches, hoodlums, thugs, heroin addicted, cocaine heads, people fighting, people getting raped, and all this other stuff. Here we go. What's up, B Dub? So I went out there and I went to movies. Those are time when I went to the movies back in those days. You could go to movies and spend the whole day there watching the same movie. And they didn't say, hey, you got to get up and go. No, we just anybody could walk in the middle of the movie and watch the movie, and you go back and rewatch it. And I rewatch it and rewatch it and rewatched it because that was my outlet to get and get out the hood. I just wanted to be somewhere where I'm safe, to be safe, because the hood, my hood was not safe. Because I got tired of fighting dumbass folks, arguing with dumbass folks. Now, 50, 40, 50 years later, I'm arguing with dumbass folks. Damn, here we go again, part two. I'm actually arguing with dumbass folks that believe that Bruce Lee was just a movie star. Protein shakes he started, the gloves the MMA fighters they used, the style, the nunchucks that he made popular around the world. I say he created nunchucks, he made it popular. The game of death, which he died before making it, going up to the tower. There have been many movies that have a similar take on it. You know those people, Jay White, whoever his name is, big black guy, bulky kind of Bill, said that Bruce Lee, 130-pound man, can't be over a man 220, 250 because the weight difference. Martial arts is never about weight. That's where he get it wrong. You ain't gonna sit there and grab a martial arts and if he could stick and move and get the quickness. So that's why when I hear people say dumb shit like that, I'm like, huh? Do you realize that every you get in a fight with somebody and somebody's quicker than you and faster than you, they can just stick and move, stick and move, stick and move. Muhammad Ali proved that when they did Sonny Liston. Just get a bill on the ropes, hit that man twice, hit him this way, hit him that way, all kinds of way. So when I hear dumb shit, now, like I said, 40, 50 years later, I'm arguing with dumb mother effers. I didn't call you literally him on the person dumb. I said you are what you saying is dumb. It's a difference. Don't take this shit personally. Don't take this shit personally. Bruce Lee was the greatest martial arts in my eyes. He was my hero. That's what I looked up to. That's who I did. I emulated him as a kid. That was the outlet for me as a child because I did not want to be around these idiots in my neighborhood. So I'd say, hey, let me go to the movies. And my mama used to say, hey, why you gone all day? Like, you need to bring your butt home when I got home because we didn't have cell phones. My mama called me in the house. She said, Maurice. That's my name. She'll call my name, yell my name through the window, and I'll bring my raggedy ass in the house. We didn't have cell phones. So what I did, if I didn't go to the movies, I'm here watching TV. I can tell you every Momo, you were karate slippers. No, I didn't have karate slippers, bro. No, I never had nothing like that. No karate slippers, no nunchucks. I didn't have no stars, ninja stars, none of that. What I did have is a passion to get out of the hood. I had a passion to get out of the bad environment I was living. And I lived that, and I was determined to. Here's a little story about me, guys, if you don't know, and I'm going to share. When I was 13 years old, 14, I decided I would hang out with a lot of friends, and a lot of guys were selling drugs. I knew they were selling drugs, and I was like, so finally, I went to all my friends, each one of them, personally, and said, if you're selling drugs or hanging around drug dealers, you can no longer be my friend no more. Because I don't want to be a part of that no more. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be around you. That was step one of my life. I just did that. So when I got a certain age, I went to the military. Didn't want to, but, something to do. So when I went to the military, I knew my responsibility as a human being, a man, a son. My father had died when I was 16. So when I went to the military, age 18, 19, around that time, the first 2 years, my time in the military, I'll send my military check home. I maybe kept $20. My mama used to say, hey, why you sell this money? I'm good in that. No, mom, I got to make sure you okay. As a son, I wanted my mother to have the best life because what she did for me, what she continued to do for me, I thought I owed that to her. So I did that for 2 years. And so I have morals and standards I live in and day out, guys. People today don't have no morals. They don't have no standards. When I hear people talk about Chuck Norris was a certain way, that's fine. That's your opinion. But when you talk about Bruce Lee as just an actor, star, you lost your ever loving man because you don't know what those shit. You don't know nothing. Y'all hit that like button. When I hear Cowboy fans talk about how great these Dallas Cowboys are, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know the grind it took these Cowboys to be where they are, how they became America's team. All y'all know is the finished product. And Jerry sells the finishing product, and y'all believe everything he says, and everything he continued to say. He wasn't at the cornerstone what made the Dallas Cowboys great. What made the Dallas Cowboys really America's team? It was the great comebacks, the great stars they had on the defense. Even if it was bad, they had great quarterback play and great wide receiver play. So they had stars before they were stars. The Drew Pearson, the Golden Richardsons, the Roger Starbacks. Back then, coaches really coach their players. Coaches really develop their players. Coaches today ain't coaching that lick of ball. There ain't nobody gonna tell me that somebody's a head coach today. He's coaching it up and he's developing players. Not one head coach in today's NFL is doing that. They let the subordinates do it. The defensive line, offensive line coach. You got your DB coach, your running back coach, your quarterback coach. They got so many different coaches, which they got too many subordinates. It's silly. So coaches don't coach. They sit around and they report to the head coach about the findings, how this person is doing. You think we should cut him? Is he going along steady? That's fine. They make a evaluation based on the information he gets from his subordinates or his coaches. That's how it works today. Back then in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, they actually coach. Ain't no head coach coaching no more. For the most part, you got a few that do, but for the most part, they ain't coaching anymore. Yeah. Oscar, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't listen to squirrel brains. Okay. You're a great man. Much respect. You love us both, Jerry Sales. So all I'm saying is when I hear an Eagle fan, when I hear a Giant fan, especially an Eagle fan talk about how great they were, the Eagles was the piss pool of the league. They was garbage. They had some good players. They had some good upcoming players, but they didn't know how to coach them up. They was garbage. They was the laughing stock of the NFC East because they haven't won anything. At the same time, we had St. Louis Cardinals was in that league. It was Washington Redskins, Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, and the St. Louis Cardinals. What they used to call them, the cardiac kids. They had Roy Green. He could burn you just like that, go deep. Cray Cray. He really, they called him El Coryell was the head coach, and he coached them up. They was damn good. So the league decided to change it around, and they left. And they moved them to another conference. So when I hear an Eagle fan talk about how great their team is, they're not. How great Jalen Hurts is, he's not. Like I said over and over and over and over again, Jalen Hurts looks like somebody on smack, drugs, or antidepressant. Pick your poison and shake it up in the box, throw it up in the air, and shake it and pick one. Because that's what he looked like. He looks like, why am I here? Why am I here? Please stop it. Oh, hey, that's fine. You can be a bandwagon fan. Nothing wrong with that. 25 years, I never seen them win anything. Okay. Eagles still a laughing stock. Don't miss it. Don't make me start the way of the Momo. Yeah, you can do that. So when I hear a lot of Cowboy fans and a lot of Eagles and Giants fans talk about and Washington Redskins or Washington Commanders or Washington football team talking about how great this NFL is today, how bad these NFL players, these players have the luxury of the rules. Tom Brady isn't the GOAT. Tom Brady he is the greatest of what? Of the rule changes. Tom Brady got hurt and they made a rule that you couldn't hit a quarterback low. They literally made a rule that you couldn't hit him low. He benefited from the rules, like everybody else scored. Everybody looking for, he hit me, he hit me, hit me. Like I said on Game Time, the referees is going to be a problem. Nobody ain't talking about. I was talking about this about almost a month ago, but everybody looked at me, said I don't know what I was talking about. Just like that. Now it's come to true. It's coming true that it's going to be a problem. You cannot have average, below average referees. So yes, we know that referees make mistakes out there. The referees that you got, they ain't the best, but they ain't full-time neither. If they want to be doctors and lawyers and like that, get new referees, train them, have a 6-month course during the season. That's what you do. But NFL is so cheap, it's all about the money. They don't like paying players. They don't like, but they'll pay a motherfucking coach, and the coach get all that motherfucking money. It's not ironic. The coach can get all their money. John Gruden is still collecting money. He got a crazy contract, 10 years, which is crazy, from the Raiders, 10 years for $100 million. And they got to pay that man $10 million every year. But that same player will get that type of contract. He would have been cut. They would have found a way to push the money back, and he would never. And players don't even see that money. And none of this money it was all 100%. All coaches' money is 100% guaranteed. Players' money is not guaranteed. They get guaranteed money, but they don't. The contract itself is not guaranteed. So y'all fall for the rapper. I'm not talking bad about the NFL. I'm saying that the NFL has caused these distractions, this bullshit, because coaching ain't the same, and players are suffer. So when people come for me and they say, "Hey, I don't know my team. Well, who's your GM? Who's your running back coach? Who's your defensive coach?" Why would I even talk about some sorry ass player or some sorry ass coach who don't coach up the players we have on the team? I'm not doing that. Somebody just sent me a message. So as the weeks go by and the weeks go on, I'm about to take this trip to the NFL draft. I'm going to love it because anywhere I go, I don't care how boring it is, I'm gonna have some fun. I don't care because I'm going to enjoy myself anywhere I go or where I just am. I'm just gonna have fun because too many times people, oh, I'm bored. You bored because you don't want it because you want to be bored. Sometimes you gotta make your own fun, and that's the problem. As Americans, we are lazy. We don't know about fun. I don't depend on others to make my fun for me. I had to make my fun for me. Enjoy my life. Enjoy the time I have here. So with this draft, it's going to be fun for me. I've never been to one. I'm going to be like a kid in a candy store. Looking, watching, observing, checking people out, knowing other people who I'm going to meet, who are going to be around. So it's going to be good. Life is too short to be worried about what somebody says about you, what somebody does, what hasn't done to you, or claim they're going to do. Because I'm never scared. I just want to have fun in my life. Because in life. You have goals and you make those accomplishments. And then I don't believe in the phrase bucket list, but I do have goals I want to do. But one of those goals is not going to a Super Bowl. I might change that. Who knows? I don't want to go to a corporate sponsored Super Bowl. I just don't. No matter what Mark says. The Super Bowl to me is corporate America at its highest level. Only celebrities, very of the wealthy for the most part are at the Super Bowl. They ain't for regular folks. They really not. I could spend the money and be there, but they're not. Oh, I hear you, Gilly. So end of the day, you have to do what you have to do, be who you have to be. Hey, what's up, Dan? Hey, Dan, you going live? Y'all going live after this? After I finish with this? What's up, Blue? But as a Washington fan, I'm going to love. Why not, Dan? Why not? Go live. You go live. You're not going to bed till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning anyway. So, as a Washington fan, I'm looking forward to the season. I'm looking forward to the draft. I'm looking forward to so-called training camp because I don't know why they call it training camp because they don't really work out. They really don't. Somebody gonna get a hangnail and be out for 6 months. Momo, tell all those bird fans at the draft, tell them to cry. Eagles cry, Eagles cry. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants to donate, because I'm trying to get this new equipment I see, and I'm money a little tied up on some other stuff, but I'm gonna put my cash app. What is my cash app? What is my cash app? If y'all could be kindly donate anything y'all like, I really appreciate it. Um, I'll put it in the. Where is it? Oh, my mind's gone. My mind telling me no. So I just put this in there. Okay, no problem. No problem. I appreciate that. That's my cash app. And so if anybody wants to donate it, anybody who wants to donate it, I'm fine with that. What, there's dollar sign mobile 59. I'm going to donate hair from my mustache. Oh hey, that's cute and funny. I took a screenshot. I appreciate that. What up, B Doug? I love what you doing on your channel, bro. Hey, Dan. We're not gonna talk about somebody else's channel. You gotta ask my permission. Now that's my dog. That's my dude. But you don't. You texted me and asked me, "It's okay me be dumb?" And no, that's my dog. Now, if I go and do the, no, tell somebody else's channel, I'll do that myself. Be dumb. Everybody don't. Sub up or also subscribe to B Dunk's channel. It's called a 2 minute drill. You'll find something, you might learn something. So, Dan, don't you ever do it again without my permission. No, there's no problem, bro. Us cowboy friends gotta support each other. Yeah. I'm not a Cowboy fan though. I appreciate it though. I'm a Washington fan. I happen to be on Cowboy stations. Momo, all those, okay. So, though, I'm expecting some cash app come my way. I didn't hear the bell ring. Okay, I didn't see it. So you always. So I didn't see that. Even you got rich people in this thing right now. They have not donated. Oh my God! But I'm just trying to get. Most of my cowboy friends are in the community. Okay, cool thing. That's why I'm a fan. Okay, so like I said, that cash app is for my new thing I want. My money's little. It ain't tight. It just I'm doing something with it because I'm going. I got couple trips I'm going on. I got to do something with my wife. It's just a little. It's a lot. You know how it is. Life. Sometimes life throws things at you, but I block it. Whoop whoop. There's another one there. Oh, no, you ain't getting me this time. So, yeah, B Dunk is a good dude. He always got some kind words for me, and I always got some kind words for him. We joke around, we kid around, but end of the day, life is precious. But end of the day, Cowboy fans, I pity y'all. I pity y'all this upcoming season. I pity y'all. Boy, y'all think y'all gonna have this great offense? And yeah, it's gonna be sad. I'm talking low because I don't want to cry because I feel tears coming on my eyes about this sorry ass cowboy and this sorry ass coach and owner. Y'all know y'all going down. Don't pity me. I'm just saying, y'all are not okay. What's up, Em? I wouldn't say the cowboy nation, the cowboy world. It's a lot of you cowboy, like I said earlier, y'all don't appreciate what y'all got because the Cowboys used to be scared people back in the day in the '60s, in the '70s, in the '80s, and part of the '90s. Ain't nobody scared. Ain't nobody scared of no Cowboys. Why we get scared of a pretzel eating, donut eating, chocolate eclair eating Cowboy fan? We not. I know I'm not. I know a player not. Yeah, y'all was golden back in the days. That star meant something. Only thing that star meant is a French dip. Let me dip that star some French dip over some corn cheese. I mean, what are we talking about? This is hilarious. It doesn't matter if your defense is decent or not. No matter if your offense is so great, and you think you can score all these points. Y'all not scoring in the red zone. You know, and y'all love to say the Cowboys are America's team. We have we the biggest franchise in the world. We made this amount of money. And not none of that shit is going in y'all pocket. Y'all love saying that shit. That's what Jerry loves to hear from you. The code is in. Like I've always say, the chair over there. It's there. Lead that team. You ain't have to be on my team. Join somebody's team. Because what's about to come is coming. And it ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty. Jerry doesn't care about none of y'all fans. The NFL doesn't care about none of y'all fans. If the NFL doesn't care and Jerry doesn't care, the rest of the league doesn't care. We're not fighting for last place. We're not gonna be fighting at all. We will be in first place no matter what. What gonna be fighting for? What's there to fight for? The Giants gonna be sorry, got special teams coach. The Cowboys get a head coach that y'all believe is changing the culture. It's not on that's an oxymoron. Y'all believe that a head coach called Schottenheimer, he sounds German or something, or some on the Scandinavian country, is going to change the Cowboys, and you believe that he changed the culture. He can't change what he don't own. He can't change what he don't got. He can't change nothing because Jerry Jones is the culture of those Dallas Cowboys. Until Jerry decided to sell the team, it's always going to be the same. Y'all putting a lot of stock in somebody who never called plays before. Y'all putting a lot of talk to somebody who doesn't, who because you talk and use big words and you talk eloquently and you talk a certain way. You think life for the Cowboys and their defense is going to change? Boy, it's a sucker born every minute. It's a sucker born every minute. No wonder America is full of scammers getting scammed all the time. Don't be scared about the scammer. Oh, damn. I seen what I seen last year is an offense that was good, but I seen a defense that was bad. It's his job, but he couldn't do anything. So he's the head coach. He put the head coach of all defensive coordinators. He couldn't do nothing with the head coach for Everflus. He couldn't say, "Hey, I need you to do some Everflus." To go to Jerry, go to Steven. What they tell him? Probably told him, "Oh, don't worry about that. We get that under control." Y'all are a bunch of losers and pathetic. It's so bad. And y'all think y'all defense. Y'all love talking about, oh, in 1 year, our defense is gonna be good. Remember how bad the New England Patriots was? They was only won 3 or 4 games, and they went to that Super Bowl. Well, they didn't supposed to go to that Super Bowl. They weren't supposed to be there. Supposed to be in the Texans. It was a blowout, like I knew it was going to be. That quarterback is hot shit, hot garbage, and it's not a pretty sight for a pretty day because he ain't the most. He's a handsome little fella. I ain't gay or anything. He's a little handsome man, but handsome don't win games. He just a sorry ass throwing over the football, and he got fumbleitis and interceptionitis. He'll throw an interception or fumble the ball, or maybe you call him turnover itis because he will turn over the ball at any time during the game. He's not that very good. And the ball, it should have been more interceptions in that game. The game wasn't even close. It was dead. It was a dead, ugly game. Only thing made it good was the halftime show. I know a lot of you non individuals who didn't like the halftime show because y'all didn't know because America is full of people who don't want to adapt. They don't want to culturally adapt and learn that the people around us are Americans too, that we all are Americans, but y'all sit here and bash Bad Bunny because of his music. Puerto Rico is part of the United States of America. Y'all idiots up there. I don't understand the music. A lot of things I don't understand. I don't understand square dancing, but y'all have it. I don't understand people wearing in the state of Texas wearing dressing up as a mystical figure that no one does anymore. Dressing up as a cowboy every day. When I see in the state of North Carolina where I reside in, people have these on cowboy parties dressed like that. What? Is it Halloween or something? I'm just saying, guys. I got friends who wants to. I got a friend of mine who wants to say when I come to Texas, he's gonna go to some Western store and buy me something. The fuck you not? The fuck you not? I rather commit Harry Carey to put on a damn cowboy he had, a little fake ass, not gold chain, but emblem with a little stone on it and no checkerboard shirt. No, and look, no, and wear some rhinestones, some down hard ass cowboy boots. Oh hell no, and nothing shit. Look at this face. Look at this face. I'm too pretty to go to jail. I'm too pretty to wear cowboy boots. 'Cause I'm beneath that. You need a Dak jersey with a cowboy hat. Oh fuck no! I cut my throat. Jose, what's your name? So, Gilly, so tell all your friends to come in here and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate what they do. If they don't, I understand that too. But I just try to keep it lively, keeping it up like that. Hey, you say I'm handsome. Okay. I know I'm handsome. That's for me to say. You don't have to go back and say it. I don't start. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Yeah, y'all don't have to push that back now. Mhm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I just came on here to say what I had to say what I had to say about Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris and about the sorry ass Eagles and the sorry ass Cowboys and my Washington football team driving, doing what we knew best. And another thing on final note, I personally don't watch pressers, press conference with owners or press coaches with the head coach of my team. They're not gonna tell you nothing new. How Jason feel? He feel okay. No, they don't ask the questions, contract questions about the team. They not gonna give out information. The media eats that shit up because they ain't got nothing else to do. It's a slow week. Everybody's gearing up for the draft. Security's getting over the draft. Players, coaches, the media, dumbass Cowboy fans and Eagle fans and Giants fans gearing up. That's the sad part. So I just wanted to come in here and say hi. But end of the day, y'all be easy.